Sorry I haven't posted in a while because I've been basically not dreaming too much or having really like unspecific or not very communicatable dreams, if you will. But I just had a really weird one. So in the dream, I was like 10 years old. And there's this other kid there who was like 10 years old at my house. And I don't think I liked him very much, but I think he was my friend's friend or like my brother's friend, which is weird because I don't have a brother, but um okay, the biggest grizzly bear I could imagine or I've ever even seen or heard of, like pushed its way inside the house, like through one of the doors. And it was like just kind of lumbering through the house. And I'm 10, I'm small, and this bear is so unbelievably well fed. Okay. And my friend's friend and I are hiding under this table. And the bear just comes over to us. And I think it's gonna eat us, but it just like lays down, kind of like a dog, like lays down on its side, you know? It just lays down on its side. And it pops up one of its paws and puts it on the back of my friend's shoulder. My friend looks at me like he's gonna scream, and I'm like, no, just like be calm, be calm. And then we start slowly moving away, and the bear is kind of like looking around and stuff, and my dog runs up and is like, whoa, and is just really interested. And so the bear kind of like opens his mouth and like puts his mouth around the dog's head. And I didn't see what happened. We just go, while the bear is distracted with the dog, we go upstairs. It was not good. Like, I was scared in the dream. Like in the dream, I was like, oh my God, I have to, like, but it was weird because I had this thought while it was approaching us, like, we just have to be so calm. Like, we just need to be the calmest we've ever been. And I felt like this wave of zen just like wash over me. And my friend is like there, just like shaking and like gonna freak out. And I'm just there calmer than I've ever felt. And I'm like, no, like that's not what we're gonna do. Like, we have to be really, really calm. And we got away. So it was really weird. I don't think that's how bear encounters normally work. I just know that it looked really real. Like in the dream, it looked really, not lucid. Because lucid means you're like conscious in the dream of like that you're dreaming. I was not actually. Or maybe part of me was. Because like, I guess I'm always partially lucid. Like because dreaming is kind of a rare thing for me. When I do have a really crisp and clear dream like that, it's like noticeable. I'm like, oh, I must be having a dream because this isn't my normal experience, sort of, in a way. But that's a really deep, really like background, deep subconscious thought. It's not really like a thought that goes through the front of your mind, like, oh, I'm now lucid in the dream. It was really weird. I don't know if I'm explaining this right. It was more just like, oh, something's off, and like this is so weird, and why am I not me anymore? Why am I so little? Um, but anyway, I just thought I'd update bedhead. I always have a bedhead in these journals, but the crazy thing is I just finished moving, and it's like, shouldn't my stress dreams be over? Like, shouldn't it be like less stressful now that I'm done moving? But I don't know. Anywho, there's that. I will probably be so normally I have really scary dreams. That was not a scary dream, by the way. That was like a fun dream. Normally I have really, like, if you go back and see, my other dreams are really scary. And so, well, I can't even share the scariest ones. Like, some of the worst ones I've never shared just because content on YouTube and stuff. But like, yeah, so I usually will use cannabis to stop having such like intrusive dreams. It doesn't make them go away completely, but it does a really good job of making them less serious, if that makes sense. Like, it just makes them, like, I hardly remember them. Usually if I do, they're like no big deal type of little fluff dreams that are full of bits of different types of scenarios, and they're not really very meaningful dreams, I guess you could say. But oh boy, that one was not something I hope happens in real life. So I will probably be anyway, that's kind of off topic, I guess, but I will be using less cannabis, which means I'm going to be dreaming a lot more like that. And so my dream journals are going to start up again. I don't know so much about the Magic Mushroom dreams, Magic Mushroom journals. Thank you. I don't know if I'm going to be doing those. Again, because I haven't done those in a long time. Although it's a possibility, you know, that's actually, now that I think about it, I'm kind of thinking like that would be kind of fun. Why not? But it's not something that's like on my plan or on my schedule for right now. So anyway, there's the update. Hope you're well. No King's Day tomorrow. Have a good protest.